Hello, my name is Helena Hewitt, and welcome to my 15-1-12 term project, Checking In. Checking In is a text analysis app intended for journaling and self-reflection. It tracks mood and productivity. Now we can go ahead and get started. This first shows us the instruction screen, which displays simple instructions on how to navigate the application. Once the user is done reading, they can click anywhere to continue. However, the instruction screen will also time out after a certain number of seconds. Right now, if we click either of the analysis buttons, nothing happens. So let's go ahead and select our first file. Selecting this basic file, we can now click the mood analysis, and we can see that the days of the week are now displayed across a calendar grid, with each of them color-coded for the appropriate mood analysis. Heading over to the productivity analysis, we can see the number of goals completed each day are mapped out in this graph. The longest productivity streak is simply the longest number of days in which a non-zero number of goals was completed. The most productive day is simply the day on which the highest number of goals was completed. For this graph, this is obviously this day, and we can see if we click the data point, that date is displayed. That's true for any of these data points. If the user wishes to see which date each data point is representing. The last thing productivity analysis shows us is the day of the week on which the user tends to be most productive, and the day of the week on which the user tends to be least productive. Now I want to show you a little bit more in depth how the mood analysis is working. So we're going to go ahead and select this. Go to the mood analysis, and we can see that we have a bit more variation now. If we click any of the 1 days, we are taken to this single day screen, which displays the relevant date, the mood for that day, and if we click here, the entry, the flagged emotional keywords, and then the percentage of those keywords which are marked as positive and negative. This is how the mood for every day is determined. The last feature of the project that I want to show you is the trigger phrase analysis. If certain words, combinations of words, or phrases are found within the journal that indicate the possibility of death wishes, suicidal ideation, self-harm, sexual assault, or sexual violence, pop-ups will appear on this screen with appropriate resources for the issues found. If we go ahead and select that file, this pop-up appears providing resources for suicidal ideation or self-harming behavior. However, because this application is intended for tracking mental health and possibly might be used by people suffering from depression or other mental illnesses, I did not want these issues being flagged to prevent the user from using the analysis. So if you press backspace, you can simply continue on with the analysis as normal. The pop-up for sexual assault works exactly the same and provides resources to the National Sexual Assault Hotline, as well as RAINN, the nation's largest anti-sexual violence organization. This has been Checking In. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope you found this project interesting. Special thanks go out to Eddie Dreyer, Kelly Rivers, and all the 112 TAs.